Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the Road Warrior. I don't ever try to make these about the road. But again, when you're just driving down the road and watching what's going on, it sometimes becomes about the road. I don't know if this is happening where you're at, but here in Nashville, we're having a lot of convenience stores and gas stations being built. QT, Quick Trip, I believe, are they out of Atlanta or are they out of Kansas City? I know I encountered them first in Atlanta, but for some reason I want to say Kansas City. But anyway, the QT gas stations, Quick Trip. We're starting to get more and more of those in and around the Nashville perimeter. 7-Eleven has been in and out of the Nashville market for years, and now they're coming back in. I drive by a 7-Eleven on my way into work that they've been building that finally just opened. I could swear they were building that thing for almost a year. And again, it's a 7-Eleven. Years ago, a buddy of mine, Gene, when I was growing up in Virginia Beach, his company did a lot of the drafting for 7-Eleven stores. And, when they first put up the big cement pylons in the front so people couldn't crash into the building, he was the guy that designed where they would sit. I always thought that was kind of cool. But, and again, it's been 40 years, so I don't know how long he did that or, what. But they've changed too. But I'm amazed at all of the new gas stations that are constantly opening here in Middle Tennessee. And I wonder if it's that way everywhere or if it's just because we're growing by leaps and bounds. I mean, I think part of it is because of leaps and bounds, but again, at the same time, it's interesting to have new brands coming in. It's scary when a guy on a motorcycle pulls that maneuver. Oof. I realize, again, Nashville is has got a building boom and has been. We're one of the fastest growing cities in America. And because of that, you get a lot of businesses, you get a lot of retail, you get a lot of growth. And that takes some time. But again, specifically, gas stations. And that doesn't say, and I'm not even talking about almost every gas station in town has remodeled, especially the convenience stores. Trying to step up their offerings, trying to step up what they're doing, what they're seeing. Looks like a new car dealership going up. Looks like it's going to be a Ford dealership way outside of Nashville. Again, I know it doesn't matter, but it's something that fascinates me. We've got so many empty buildings, empty business buildings in Nashville. What once were gas stations, what once were restaurants, that were just stores that are just empty. Businesses come and go, and people don't fill in those businesses. They want to build a new one. I mean, I realize with gas stations, it's all about location. It's all about where you're at. We have the same problem we went through a spite of lots of drugstores opening. Now Walgreens is cutting back their drugstores here. And so we're seeing a lot of those just sit empty. Very strange to me. Again, maybe I'm just excuse me. Maybe it's just something I'm thinking. Ooh, started to lose my breath here. Maybe it's time to cut it off. How about that? Yep. Back next week, another Road Warrior. KevinMason.us, home to all the Road Warrior videos. On Facebook. On YouTube. Wow, I don't know what's going on here. I'm getting something in my throat. It's a good time to stop, obviously. I guess it was meant to be this way, wasn't it? We're back next week. Like, share, comment, do all those kinds of things, please. Help a brother out. We'll see you next week. Another Road Warrior. Thanks.